Good morning and happy Thursday. Imagine your pantry filled with neat and orderly containers like this. It's a new year. We're going to show you how to do a new you to get organized.
Live, this is Good Morning Texas.
You need a closet to organize all those sneakers. And speaking of organizing, how messy is your pantry? Come on, be honest. On a 10, or on a scale of 1 to 10, are you a 10 or are you a 1? Professional organizer Tonia of Sort It Out is here to help us clear out the clutter and get organized. I love to do this at the beginning of the year.
Yes, it's so exciting because after holiday entertaining and baking and all the things that go with the holidays, it's a little chaotic in your pantry. So let's get organized for this year.
Okay, real quickly, there are a lot of people these days who are gluten-free, dairy-free, all those kind of things. Do you have specific recommendations for those people?
Yes, so as you know, if you have a gluten-free or dairy-free, or maybe you have some other dietary needs, we want to clearly label those bins or baskets because let's be honest, some of the other gluten-free or dairy-free doesn't always taste the same as the other foods. So we want to clearly label those so they can easily access them because they are a good bit more expensive as well.
Okay, so that is your first basket. You've got that, and it's label it gluten-free, dairy-free, so it's real easy to just go in there and grab what you want and you know what you're getting. The spice deck next to you, I pointed out, I said, when we came over, I said, I was so proud of myself when I organized the spices on levels so you can see them.
Yes, you can see them. And again, after the holiday baking and different things, you want to assess your spices after the holidays and say, okay, what did I use? What do I need to replace?
So if you never use it, get rid of it.
Yes, get rid of it.
Yeah, and so how often should you purge spices? How long do they last, generally speaking?
Yes, so I recommend going through your spices once a year, okay? And then they expire depending on if they're organic or not, so 1 to 2 years.
Okay, I think I've got some things that probably need to be tossed, I admit. Okay, now you've brought, I was holding this before the show, and you've brought glass jars. Why, for you, why is it important to use glass?
Yes, as an organizer, and I'm in homes all the time, and when you're working with lots of different brain types, we work with a lot of ADD, ADHD. So if you're looking at your bins and they're closed containers, how do you see how much is left in there?
That's a great point. That's a really good point. Plus, like when I just glanced at those glass containers, I can see one is rice, one is pasta, without kind of trying to sort around and think, is that where I put that? That's a really great point. Okay, what do you recommend particular staples that are always in a pantry?
Yes, this is a great question because what's that phrase at the end of the day, what's for dinner? So you could go to the grocery store and pick up a, rotisserie chicken if you have some potatoes and onion, and you can pull out some other staples from your canned goods. You could whip something together pretty quickly.
And I love the way you've got your potatoes and your onions, those things that can stay out organized in these containers. Mine are sitting in a big basket on the middle of my kitchen table. Yes. But this is a really good idea.
Yeah, I like this because they're ventilated too. So, and then you can also go vertical with your space.
Okay, you actually, get ready for this. You want to help a GMT viewer get organized.
Yes.
What does this involve, and what does somebody who's watching right now need to do to get a pantry makeover?
Yes, this is super exciting. We've never done this before. So if you have a messy pantry, what I want you to do is email us your pantry and why you need a makeover from Sort It Out.
Would a picture help?
A picture would be fine.
Okay, take a picture of that mess in your kitchen. Bless this mess. Okay, that's great. And so for other viewers who don't win, where can they find you?
Yes, so go to www.sortitout.com, or you can email us at info@sortitout.com.
Okay, one quick question. A lot of people live in really like a small apartment or something like that, and some of the things they design these days, I look at it and I'm like, where are you going to put anything? So if you have a really small space to work with, is there 1 or 2 tips that you would really recommend?
You know, I would pare down as much as you can. You always want to start by purging your space, you know, and asking yourself those important questions. You know, do I really need this? Am I going to use this? And then we want to go vertical with our space. So look at containers that can stack. Like a lot of these containers I selected here, you can stack those on top of each other. So we need to go vertical with our space.
Thank you so much. Good to see you,
Welcome.
Tonia.
Thank you.